Welcome. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Uh,
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Smart, Jake LaRavia out there with James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Alexander Song. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig is
Support the stream. Click the Cash $1 vote fire.
Come on, yeah. Gotta do better than that now.
And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Koulibaly against Smart. From deep LeBron, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
There we go. That's how you want to start.
Point line, you've got to check them everywhere.
It should be an easy win.
Nice ball movement by Washington. The offensive rebound. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you
I
what,
like it,
he earned his
though.
money
I
on
want
that
to
foul.
play aggressive,
The
though.
Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from
No
the
easy
line.
basket
That's a solid
tonight. No
number
easy
to work
basket.
with on the season.
Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse education.
Johnson can't hit. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Ayton gets double-teamed. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. And that one, good. Sarr's got his second bucket tonight.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
From deep LeBron, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Middleton. This game he had 13.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even for mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter.
Earlier I spoke with Brian Keefe. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots.
Oh, come on, Aiden.
There's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Now here's Johnson.
You can do it. No, you can.
For 3,
Not again.
Middleton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cavaliers. Doncic kicks to LeBron.
That's all.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
From deep. Doors, I'd have to imagine. Game 2
Sharpshooter tonight
is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Greg, their offensive
all the way.
approach has been pretty solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Now, here's Johnson.
Need it, though.
He has yet to score. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Hachimura in for Jake LaRavia. Middleton on the way. Back to Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Lakers leading by 8. In the corner, Smart with it. There's the 3. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron.
Is when you don the purple and gold. But some tough competition. Pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the back.
Here's the defensive player. Right to the hoop.
Off the glass.
You get a look at the explosiveness of Koulibaly. It is why, folks, he was a top 10 pick.
Doncic passes to
Take it
Ayton.
back out.
And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Here's Hachimura. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got
LeBron get outside. There you go, Hayes.
bad choice on that possession.
Getting right back.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Pass to Hachimura. A 3-ball. And Sarr pulls it down. Now Johnson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, Christian, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Riley. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagny in at the 4. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Here is Riley. Takes it inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. But in your game, use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's James. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. And LeBron James with the 3.
Timeout.
LeBron's got 19 points.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
So both teams making some changes here. Wizards trail by 5. Here's
Boy, Coulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
Lakers have gone nice 3-3 to start the set. And here's LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. 3-pointer Bagley. No good. Shot missing. Lakers leading by 3. So, Doris, after finishing last season with the 2nd worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
Now here's Hachimura. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. George against LeBron. And the rejection by James. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead of shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Alexander Sarr. He's checked in for Carlton Carrington. And so Bagley nails them both. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But, Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Here's George, following the basket by LeBron James. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from George.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Maxi Kleber. Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. James connects from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And stolen by LeBron. By himself. And a jam by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wants to go with the 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Sarr, the pass to Johnson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Johnson's got 7 points. Los Angeles leading by 8. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Here's Sarr. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. 10 points for him.
Boy, with his size, it can almost look too easy for Alex Sarr at times.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Sarr. And here's James outside. Johnson with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Middleton. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. And here is Ayton. He's defended by Coulibaly.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton is showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Middleton against LeBron. Johnson outside.
Oh, no.
15 seconds left in the first half.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The 3 from Johnson. That shot off. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Lakers leading by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. You've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Here's Middleton after Luka Doncic's bucket. Johnson attacking, and the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown, rim protection.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Middleton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. And past Trey Johnson.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Now, here's Doncic. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And another miss by Washington.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Smart off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Wizards have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Kevin?
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Wizards. They get the rebound. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Ayton. Over Sarr. Launches a 3. LeBron, no good. Wizards trail by 17. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Pass to Middleton. Sarr with a screen on James. Back to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And James gets it to go on the assist from Smart. LeBron's got 39. For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Koulibaly. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot. And it's Carrington missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's James. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the front. Back to Middleton. Pass to Johnson. Into the lane. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Champagny. We've been defended. Hachimura against Riley. Johnson outside.
Oh, Bronny.
And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 13.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Hachimura in the corner.
Okay, let's see how y'all.
And here's James outside. Rebound, Washington. They host the Kings after this game, and that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Pass to Carrington.
Oh, yeah, that's Carrington.
Over Vincent. And it's Carrington missing. Lakers leading by 18. James kicks to Kleba. Back to James. 15 seconds left in the third. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Carlton Carrington is out there with Riley. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagny in at the 4th spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Wizards trail by 21. Pass to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on LeBron. George passes to Champagny. Vincent with it. Picked up by Bagley. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 14 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
It's good from long range.
Timeout, timeout.
James has got 49 points in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Sarr's checked in for Marvin Bagley, and the Lakers also making a change. Doncic is checked in. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's LeBron. Good, he hits again.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5. Here's Champagne. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. A shot by LeBron, no good. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one is good. Carrington's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that's 2 physical points from Bub Carrington. We talk about tough 2s. That's it.
Tight like that, George.
And here's LeBron. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most 3s in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for 3s in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
From downtown, and again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most 3s in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Doncic. LeBron outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Champagne. Washington has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pass to Carrington. Up top, Sarr. Now George. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Ends it from downtown.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Kicks it out to James. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance.
Put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made 3s has been passed here this evening.
Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Luka Doncic. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Sarr finds Middleton. Now Koulibaly. Johnson surveying the floor. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's Middleton. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
The shot by LeBron, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. The tray doesn't go for it. Now here's James. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a Boca mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
I thought he might have had more assists in that too. Go to the next Portland. I was just playing with Portland, so it should be a good matchup. I don't know what that record is. Let's see.
Coming right up, the Trailblazers taking on the... And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Shots good by Towns.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
It's Avdia on the wing. Anunoby covering. Pass to Klingon. 5 on the clock. Avdia from outside hits the trifecta.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Here's Anunoby. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Avdia against Anunoby. On the wing, Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Avdia. Portland needs to get off a shot here. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse. EA, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Bridges passes to Towns. Outside Hart. The fadeaway. Avdia pulls it in.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Pass to Klingon. Avdia outside. And here's Holiday. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Great to have you on, bud.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size and his position.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Hart. Against Toronto, he was really on his game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come back way beyond the arc.
Brunson against Holiday. Nice
That
move.
baseline. Oh,
Can't hit
he wanted that baseline.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Hart from long range. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really
Oh,
great
come on.
It's
Oh.
already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A new lineup here for New York. Then for Portland, Reed, he's checked in for Klingon. Sissoko comes in for Kamara. And Love is subbed in for Avdia. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Sissoko. Back to Holiday. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. That one's good. Reith.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drop shooter.
They get it back. Robinson.
Back again. Drop shooter.
Shamet's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Grant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Here's Towns. Launches it. Drains the triple. 10 points for him.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game. And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Knicks out in front. They lead by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding. You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Sharp, and it's Sissoko in at the 3. Three-pointer Sharp. And it's New York with a rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out. You know, 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Here's Love. On target from about 13 feet.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Pass to Shamet. Jacks up with 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. The Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild. Wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And also a switch here for Portland. Denny Avdia's checked in for Love. Blazers trail by 19 to the paint. Here's Avdia. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 8.
Boy, that length Anunoby brings inside is tough to contend with.
Avdia finds Sharp. Outside for Grant. Here's the teardrop. 4 on the clock. That one's good. Reith.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Kamara comes in for Sissoko. So it's Portland now, trailing by 19.
Hey, yo, right here.
Grant outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. Good work defensively by Towns.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
And the basket by Bridges.
Nice work by Bridges to finish that play inside, showing you some physicality that belies his frame.
Avdia, screen on Brunson. Pass to Kamara. Uses the glass on the layup. Kamara's got his first points of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Drew Holiday's checked in for Sharp. Now here's Bridges. And an Obi for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the second quarter.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Graham. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Drills it from deep. Anunoby's got 14 points for the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the basket by Holiday.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
Pass to Hart. Shoots over Grant. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hart's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here's Klingon. Holiday passes to Graham. Off the outside. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it. Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
3-pointer Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists in the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New York Knicks.
Thank you, Manny.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Holiday, a screen on Anunoby. Outside Sharp. 6 to shoot.
What you say? Oh, goodness. Come on now.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Avdia against Anunoby. Avdia passes to Holiday. Here's Kamara. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. And a quick check-in with the leaderboard. Here are the NBA's top rebounders. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. Donovan Clingan is second.
This should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
Bridges against Sharp. There's a screen. Nice D from Bridges.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And the bucket is good. Anunoby's got 16 points now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Avdia, good.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. New York shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Towns. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Holiday played it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Three-pointer Sharp. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference now that teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in.
Now, here's Shaman. triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Three-pointer Holiday. And the three-pointer goes. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
Holiday recapturing the momentum. He's got his finger, actually, he's got his hands on the pulse of this game.
Sinks it from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
McCourty's checked in for New York.
Take him out.
Second team foul.
1:06 left in the third quarter.
Got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Grant. The three is up. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Reith. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 10.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the basket by Shamet.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with
good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so it's New York, just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Sissoko in at the 2-guard spot.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Clarkson. There's the 3. It's a three-pointer. Clarkson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Robinson. And it's Reith with the rebound. Portland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Cook, the pass to Sharpe. Another 3 for Portland.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharpe has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Graham. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
The 3-ball. Sharpe, no good.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Pass to Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Sharp up top. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Blazers making a change here. Avdija is checked in. Portland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Grant outside.
He was still hot.
Takes it inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Grant has great intensity on his drives to the basket. I mean, there's a ferocity with which he drives that's quite unique.
Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Grab the screen. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by New York.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Sharp. They set a pick. Fires the 3. And Dadier pulls it down.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Sissoko passes to Grant. They need this. And it's good on the layup. Grant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
New York shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Out to the wing. Here's Reith. Knocks it down from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Robinson finds Clarkson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Avdija outside. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now our player of the game.
It's all on 3s too. Wow. And Jordan was perfect. little early. So this one. These other matchups, who else? Pass. Sacramento, though, they got. That's Cleveland, Phoenix. Supposed to be the best matchup tonight. Yeah, that should be a tough game for Golden State. Oh, he's still hurt. Oh, it's going to Clippers. Why not?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Aaron Gordon.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. And for the Nuggets, here we go. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Hey, Stan, what's it like to coach these two teams with all the veterans on each roster?
Well, Kevin, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach. Young players sometimes are just learning what it takes to win. They can get caught up in a lot of distractions. These veteran teams can shut out the noise. They know what it takes, and they're going to focus on what they need to do to get a win.
Now Murray, after the missed three from John Collins. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Dunn passes to Harden. And stolen by Murray. Driving to the basket. That one, no good. Big T that time from Leonard. Down low. We play just over a minute here in the first. A three-pointer is right on target.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Zubac.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night.
The veteran big man Valanciunas continues to be a solid rotational piece. A nightly double-double threat who enjoys throwing his weight around.
People observe Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn.
Well, that just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is. When he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
A three from Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the foul called by Leonard. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac, and he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Murray. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot falls short this time. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. 4-point game. Put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
Murray, good.
And with the defender in his face, Murray is fearless.
Clippers leading by 4. And now Rally LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can see him mess up his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Harden, that's good. And Denver has possession. Murray dishes to Gordon. Pass to Watson. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
One thing you can say about this, Clippers organization, GA resources will never be a problem.
Passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're designed to second footer.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Nuggets in second.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Pass to Christie. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Throws it from outside.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Murray down low. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Hardaway. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside for Batum. This one for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Now, here's Watson. Pass to Murray. Sweet move. And Lopez pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Batum, good.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
From outside the arc. No good there. Here's Pickett. Over Christie. And that one released in time, but no good.
I don't know why you was even out there.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Batum is out there with Sanders. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Christie, and it's Harden in at point guard. Now here is Hardaway. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets. Harden kicks to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside. Here's Brown. Batum grabs the miss. LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Harden finds Batum. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Batum's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hardaway passes to Najee. Can they get it? And another miss by Denver. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 13. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Leonard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Our premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
And here is Hardaway. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Outside Hardaway, 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Denver passing it around. Here's Gordon. And too long on the shot. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Lopez finds Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Najee. And it's Peyton Watson in for Hardaway. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Brown. Watson kicks to Gordon. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Clippers lead by 17.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the middle. Outside for Murray. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 12.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
And he gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Valanciunas and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
Right side Leonard takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Murray. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Back to Christie. Pass to Harden. A 3 from Leonard. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Over Harden. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends his lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Ty Lue, and Coach, your team seems to be dictating the tempo of the game thus far. Are you happy with that aspect right now?
Yes, I think we got to get stops, push the pace, try to get early transition points if we can, and then if not, back it out and run our offense. But we want to play with a high pace and a high energy, and I think our guys are doing a good job of that right now.
They have a pep.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Denver Nuggets.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's Harden. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half.
crafty off the dribbles. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Murray, the pass to Watson. Here's Gordon. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. That's 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And Gordon over the hill. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A three from Leonard. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his fourth rebound. And Watson slams it in.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
In the corner, Harden, a three. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Watson kicks to Murray. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Harden finds Zubac to the right side. Here's Dunn. And again, no good by the Clippers. Brown, the pass to Valanciunas. Good. Valanciunas has got 7.
Beating good defense. Valanciunas is a throwback 5. Loves competing down low.
Leonard, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Murray. "16 feet away, and there's another one for the Nuggets."
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Leonard with the bucket.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
And here is Murray. He's got 16. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Over Harden. And there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. 18 points for him.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Clippers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Free throw good. James Harden. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of
good. Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Pickett passes to Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Gordon, the pass to Watson. On pass to Gordon. Leonard with the steal. Harden right side. And again, it's Kawhi Leonard. 34 points for Leonard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Kicks it out to Gordon to stop the run. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. By Harden.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Watson surveying the D. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Denver passing it around. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Denver.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Stolen by Collins. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 20-4 run. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Brown. Then it's Miller. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Sanders in at the 1. Yes, that goes in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Murray dishes to Jones. Pickett passes to Hardaway. Buries it from 3-point range.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
And here's Miller outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Miller kicks to Batum. From past the arc, that's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Najee. Lopez covering. They set the screen. Murray, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Miller in the corner. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Miller outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Pass to Murray. And you look at the G League's impact on players along the way, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Najee. Lopez covering, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Christie's checked in for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to get out for them here in the fourth. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Batum for 3. Offensive rebound. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brown's shot is off.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Batum passes to Sanders. Here's Christie. And again, no good by the Clippers. Brown with it. In the corner, Murray with it. Inside, here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
That one is no good. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
From deep, Washington buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Clippers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
At a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And here are the Nuggets now. Here's Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Watson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Count it, good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
I was moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots over the fourth.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I think I'll take a break and come back at 10 for that Golden State game, I guess. Yes, there's another matchup. Oh. Okay, all right. Oh, that Cleveland game. Oh, man. What time is it? Yeah, I'll come back. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back on in a minute. Probably come back around 10 and do the Golden State game. Appreciate everybody for coming through and watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks everyone for watching. Maybe back at 10 for the Pistons vs GS game. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.